Hello, my name is Sandra Zappa-Hollman and I am an associate professor here in the Department of Language and Literacy Education in the Vancouver campus of UBC, which is situated in the unceded ancestral traditional territories of the Musqueam people. I am also the director of academic English programming at Vantage College, which is a program for first-year multilingual students that come to our university to complete their first year of their undergraduate studies in applied science, or social science. My work centers around questions focusing on the development of academic language and literacy, on seeing this process as a process of socialization that is mediated by human and non-human resources. And I engage in projects that then inform my design of programs, curriculum, and materials. In particular, I draw on integration of language and content instruction and systemic functional linguistics to inform both my research as well as my pedagogy. Both of these work together to enhance student access to awareness of how language is used across a range of discourses. As we know, academic discourse is fundamental in academic contexts, yet it's a new language for everybody, and in particular for those who are also working on their English language proficiency. So some of my projects are focusing on helping us understand how to better mediate this learning, how to create better resources and curriculum so that we further enhance these learning opportunities considering a range of factors. For this, I have drawn on social network theory and communities of practice, as well as language socialization as perspectives that are anchored in the contexts in which the learning is situated, that see language as a social practice and learning as mediated. This work has led to the creation of INOPS, a concept that integrates both social network theory and the communities of practice and helps us understand in more detail and more holistically those as learning mediated resources that have an impact on student learning. I have participated and have some ongoing projects that are focusing on better illuminating the perspectives of instructors working with multilingual English language learners, particularly of those instructors that do not have a background in applied linguistics and language education and who feel disoriented when finding themselves in classrooms that are very diverse linguistically and multiculturally. As a field, we have made a lot of progress in understanding the emotional impact on student well-being as well as on learning that the kinds of pedagogies that we employ have on them. And so the notion of linguistic justice and pedagogical approaches such as linguistic responsive instruction are important notions to consider and that I try to inform my work with, as well as share with others I collaborate with in research as well as in my leadership role. I work in the context of Vantage College as the director of the program with a wonderful team of academic English program instructors, and together over the past 10 years we have achieved great success in helping our students become ethnographers of their own language interactions, particularly in relation to the contexts in their respective disciplines of study. We see this as an important mandate as educators, endowing students with the tools and strategies, and particularly also a perspective on language that gives them the opportunity to figure out on their own how to critically engage with meaning making and how to analyze discourse to support their own learning. As an applied linguist, educator, and researcher, I am convinced that we have not just great insights to understand how language is used in society and in education, but also an important responsibility to help others develop understandings of how our language uses have a huge impact on the kinds of relationships that we form and on how we understand and learn about the world we interact in.